Everyone needs to feel rescued sometimes. I know that was why I found sanctuary in creating Farmhouse Fresh. We have always loved growing fresh botanicals, crafting skincare for spas, and now for you. We like to think our product names, scents, and textures have a little bit of magic in them. Now we get to provide rescue for two. Our customers get a beautiful, fresh botanical glow, while furry ones get a new home right here on our farm. We hope Farmhouse Fresh can help take care of you while you take care of everything.
Hello, everyone. Hello. Good morning to some, good afternoon to most of the U.S. My name is Portia, and I am an educator here at Farmhouse Fresh. And honestly, I am so excited, nervous a little bit for today's show because it is a lot that we have to unpack. It's kind of been a common question that I've received as an esthetician, and it was actually one of the most Googled questions on Google for the last 2020 and 2021, and it is how to build a skincare routine. So that is what we're going to go over today. I have a lot of products to unpack because everyone's skin is so different. And at Farmhouse Fresh, we really pride ourselves on having something for everyone. So I'm going to go through and kind of show you how to choose the products for your particular skin and kind of get your desired results out of that too. So we have a lot of fun stuff going on. While we wait for everyone to hop on, just comment below where you're joining us from today. Say hi. It is going to be a fun show. And as always, we have, great surprises. We have a discount code. We actually have two options today. We have a discount code for $10 off a purchase on farmhousefreshgoods.com, or we are actually going to gift one of 3 serums to anyone who purchases anyone who purchases $56 or more. Sorry, I'm saying this all backwards. If anyone purchases $120 or more on our website, you get your choice of one of our serums. And I chose these specific serums today based off of our show and what we're going over. Sorry for the confusion. It's a little early. I need to chug my coffee. But after you spend $120 on our website, then you'll get your choice of either our Eternal Light, our Wind Down, or our Pretty Amp Serum. And we will be going over these later on. So it is going to be a really, really good show. And you are going to honestly be ready for anything that comes your way. So let's see in the comments. Hello from Philly. We've got someone from Ohio on here, Michigan, Iowa, Dallas, Washington State, Southern Illinois, Madison, Wisconsin, Arkansas. I am joining you guys from California. We are, represented all over the map. Yes, Jessica, I love Wind Down too. And so today is a great show because that is all 3 of those serums are normally $56, and you will get one free with a $120 purchase. So it is the best, in my opinion, one of the best giveaways or, kind of discount, I don't know what you would say, gift with purchases that we've done. We've actually never done this with our serums, and I don't know if we will ever be doing that with our serums again. So this is a great one to hop on. And of course, if you don't want to hit that $120 purchase marker, then we do have a discount code that we're going to give you that will just take $10 off your purchase. And it doesn't matter. You don't have like a high you don't have a minimum to spend. So you could literally spend $15 and get $10 off of that. So we've got something for everyone today. And Marie wants to, get a complete routine for dark spots, acne, and aging skin. And I will cover all of that. So I'm pretty sure we'll cover every concern that you could have that at least Farmhouse Fresh has products for, which is, I think, mostly everything. And we're just going to get you a good routine so that it's not overstimulating. It's just enough. And we're taking care of all of skin's needs. So yes, we have a lot of good things coming up. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay. So for those just joining, we are talking all things skincare routines, and we are going to, kind of equip you with the best products from our line, or, our staple products that are going to help, treat daily concerns and long-term skincare goals. So what skincare routine doesn't start with a good old-fashioned cleanser? We have 2 cleansers here. I think I set mine over here. 2 cleansers. We have one for dry skin and one for oily skin. And this is the difference. We have our green tea milk wash. Sorry, it's kind of bright with my light here. We have our green tea milk wash, which is going to be loaded with ingredients like aloe, coconut milk. And coconut milk is, a very good conditioning, hydrating ingredient. We also have green tea in there, which is an antioxidant. So with all of that, not only are we prepping you with antioxidants for the day, but we're also restoring that hydration. So it is actually perfectly safe for my dry skin, girls and guys, to start their day with our green tea milk wash. If you're on the oily side, then I recommend going with New Groove. New Groove is loaded with things like kale, which is a great antioxidant. So again, we're protecting you throughout the day. But it also has our full spectrum high bio hemp, which is going to help calm skin. It has essential fatty acids to help build up skin and just even out and balance your oil production. So that is why I absolutely love New Groove. Now, just no matter which one you choose, you are still going to, cleanse the skin, remove all traces of dirt, debris, etc. However, there is one more perk, I would say, to green tea milk wash than a New Groove, and that is this one actually removes all traces of makeup, mascara, things like that. Whereas New Groove does have a little bit more of that mintier finish. So I don't like to put this near my eyes. Maybe you're different. If you've tried it and you can tolerate it, go for it. But I usually try to avoid my eyes with this one versus this one I'll actually put on cotton rounds and just remove my eye makeup. So if you're looking for something to remove makeup and treat oily skin, by all means, get both of them and do a pre-cleanse with the green tea milk wash and, follow up with the New Groove hemp wash. This one, the New Groove hemp wash, will definitely leave your skin feeling a little bit more tight and cleansed and rid of that excess oil, which is, again, why we love it for excessively oily skin. Whereas the green tea milk wash is going to, keep your skin, it's almost going to have this nice, kind of plump, hydrated finish, which I know my oily girls and guys don't love that. So if you're dry, go with green tea milk wash. If you're oily, go with New Groove. If you are normal, so we just got this question from Leslie. Great question. If you have normal skin, not too dry, not too oily, I always treat normal skin as if it's dry, because you always want to, if you're not dealing with excessively oily skin that you need to worry about removing, then just always focus on replenishing hydration. So if you have normal skin, you're going to go with the green tea milk wash. It's not a crime if you use New Groove. New Groove is just going to be something that, would be probably better for you on a more oily day if you are combination. So if you're normal, just play safe, go with green tea milk wash. Everyone else, go with New Groove hemp. So at the end, I know this is a lot of information. I've actually printed out the full routines for both dry and oily, and then I have a couple options for masks and serums based on targeted concerns. And so I'll show you these at the end, and then you can do a screenshot on your phone or your computer so you can actually have this all listed out, because I know it's a lot of information, so I wanted to simplify that for you. So New Groove oily, green tea, normal to dry. All right, then after you cleanse the skin, we want to focus on an exfoliant. And I typically recommend exfoliating once, but normally no more than twice a week with these particular exfoliants. And I've chosen two to show you today. The first one is our Pudding Appeal. And Pudding Appeal is amazing for someone who has acne, who has sensitive skin, who maybe is, aging or older, delicate skin, because it is what we call a fruit acid peel. So this has different fruit extracts as well as glycolic acid, which is going to help eat away the cement. I call it the cement or the glue that holds the dead skin cell onto the skin. So normally, our dead skin cells are coming up, but we need some sort of scrub or some sort of enzyme to help eat away the glue that holds them to the skin. And so that's what this is going to do. And then in addition, we also have ingredients like coconut milk to condition the skin. We have honey to hydrate and restore moisture, and tapioca, which is going to exfoliate as well. So it is going to remove topical dead skin cells. There's no downtime with this mask. It's something you can, use in the evening, and you don't have to worry about looking red for a while. At least I don't. And I have pretty sensitive skin. So this one is going to be super hydrating, but also resurfacing. So what you do with this is apply it, leave it on for 2 to 3 minutes, and then remove with lukewarm to cold water. And yeah, that's our Pudding Appeal. So this is great for someone with acne, great for someone with sensitive skin, and great for someone with, really fine, mature skin that you don't want to stress out by using a physical scrub. So then for everyone else with normal, maybe excessively oily skin, maybe clogged pores, but not active breakouts, then you're going to want our Sanded Ground. And we did change the name, but we're still working through some of our old product labels. So this does say Sand Your Ground on it, but the name is now Sanded Ground, so don't get confused by that. But Sanded Ground is honestly a cult favorite for everyone who has, anyone who anyone who loves Farmhouse Fresh is, this is like their go-to. I feel like every spa that I always went to, this was one product that was just raved about. And the reason why is because it is just so deeply cleansing, deeply exfoliating. We have the pumice or the volcanic ash, which is going to gently, but it's kind of an oxymoron, but gently yet aggressively exfoliate away dead skin cells and just reveal the smoothest, softest finish of your skin that you have. Then we have willow bark, which also improves the texture of the skin. And we have clay, which has a negative charge that's going to actually pull out any impurities. So I love to put this on as in my T-zone as a mask, leave it on for, anywhere basically until it dries. So it depends how much I put on, but I usually see that it dries in a few minutes. Then I'll grab some of our agave nectar, some water, some oil, and then I'll rub this in circular motions all over my face to exfoliate. But that way I kind of double team it by getting the mask from the clays, the negative charge, pulling out all of the gunk and goo in my pores. And then I also get the pumice exfoliation. So again, both of these, they aren't, they are strong physical scrubs. They're not deep peels. So it is okay to use them multiple times per week. I typically don't go over 2 times, but you are going to be good to go. And I see that we have a couple questions. Joe wants to know a cleanser for sensitive skin. That is going to be our green tea milk wash. The green tea milk wash is amazing for sensitive skin. It's very calming. And it won't sacrifice the moisture barrier. So again, when I'm talking about dry skin here, I'm also considering the sensitivities there with that. And then let's see, Cynthia wants to know the best products for African American skin, medium tone. Every product that I'm going over is more than is all suitable for whatever your skin tone is. So we don't have really any products in our collection that are just for. I mean, maybe one that you might have concerns with, but I'll talk about it as we get to it. If you do have darker skin tone, but I haven't heard personally any, it's just like our brightening serum. So we'll go over that as we get to it. But so far, I will specifically point out if there is a skin tone that cannot benefit from the product. And again, when I'm referring to dry skin, I'm also countering in sensitive skin with that too. So on the exfoliation, again, sensitive skin would be the pudding appeal. Which is great for sensitive, dry, irritated skin with acne, things like that. Okay, moving on from exfoliants to toners. We do have 3 toners, but I only pulled out 2 today just to keep it simple. We have our Vitamin Berry for dry skin. Sorry, it's kind of hard to read it. Oh, there's a good picture of it. And this is for, dry, ageless skin. Maybe you, have large pores, things like that. When, maybe for like when you get older, your pores enlarge or get kind of like stuck open. I know I'm dealing with that now. So this is going to help with that. What we have in here is a basis of rose water. So rose water is the most calming way to get hydration. And it's super, super moisturizing to spritz on just throughout the day. And it's calming. So you kind of get the best of both worlds, especially if you're sensitive or if you're just really, really dry. Then we also have aronia berry extract, which is not only a powerful antioxidant, but also anti-aging. So vitamin berry is going to be for the anti-aging, the dry girls, large pores, sensitive skin. All of you are going to use the vitamin berry. Then with super lettuce is going to be our toner for anyone who is oily or has acne and really needs to replenish moisture, but also clarify the skin. Because in here we have cucumber water as the basis. Cucumber water is going to help refine the texture, restore hydration in a calming way. And then we have triple acids. I may be wrong on here. No, I'm not. Actually, I know we have we have lactic, salicylic, and I think glycolic is the third one. And all of those come in to play and really help just clarify the skin, remove and absorb any bacteria so you can know that your skin is fresh throughout the day. This is especially amazing for those who, might be working out. You can spritz this on before, after a workout to keep your skin clear. Super lettuce is just a great product for those with oily skin that want to absorb that excess oil. So vitamin berry for dry, sensitive, large pores, super lettuce for acne, oily skin. It's oil balancing. Let's see. I think we got some more questions. Will brightening tonic be back in stock soon? Yes, Farmhouse Fresh, it looks like they answered you and said we are crossing our fingers within the next few weeks. Let's see. Jessica wants to know, I used elevated shade sunscreen for the first time a week ago and broke out badly afterwards. What can I use to help the breakout? Yeah, unfortunately with SPFs, they're pretty heavy, in terms of, when you're trying to protect from sun, we use like mineral oils and things like that. Or mineral oils are like common for that, especially we use zinc oxide. And, you got to kind of think about if you're going outside and you're hot and you have large pores, and then you put zinc oxide, it's kind of like putting something just like on top of your skin, a layer. So if you have really, really acne prone skin, it's super important to ensure that when you're using an SPF, not just Farmhouse Fresh, but anyone, and I know this from personal experience because I also have large pores and acne prone skin. Anytime I'm using an SPF like Elevated Shade or something like that, and I put SPF on, I bring face wipes with me, and almost every hour to hour and a half, I wipe the SPF off and I reapply. So that way I know that as my pores are opening, as my skin's getting a little bit more heated from being out in the sun or whatever, that I am keeping my skin clean and that SPF isn't mixing with dead skin cells because I'm actually cleansing my skin throughout the day. So yep, I'll just kind of wipe my skin with a face wipe and then I'll reapply Elevated Shade. And I found that that has helped me so much in terms of not breaking out when I use SPF, not just from Farmhouse Fresh, but everyone. So that would be my tip for preventing future breakouts and still being able to use Elevated Shade. But we will get to products that actually help the breakout towards the end. So definitely stick with this routine. If you have oily skin, go with New Groove. Dry skin, go with 3 Milk. Oily skin, go with Super Lettuce. Dry skin, go with Vitamin Berry. Your breakouts, this is a great product to exfoliate the putting and peel versus if you don't have the breakouts in your ground. And then as we go through, I'll continue to mention which products help with acne, and then you're just going to pick those ones out for the breakout. Okay, so the next product on our list is going to be a day cream. So we have 2 day creams that I picked out for you today. Our Kale Water is going to be our Kale Water is going to be for oily, breakout prone skin. This one is ultra light, super refreshing. This is going to create a matte finish with our plant extracts. And this matte finish is just beautiful for those who are typically really oily because it does just give you that nice hydrated feel, but you're still matte. You're not super or overly shiny. And with this, we also have peptides in here, retinoids, but the retinoids are encapsulated, so it's safe to use during the day. And yeah, this is just going to be your go-to for oily skin hydration during the day. Then for the rest of us who are maybe dry with sensitive skin that you want to protect, we have our Moon Dip Whipped Youth Mousse. And this one not only has that jojoba, but we also have a little bit of retinol in here to help treat fine lines and wrinkles. And it just has a delicious whipped texture that is perfect for dry skin. So those are going to be our day creams that we choose. Then on top of your day cream, you're going to put on your SPF, which is our Elevated Shade. And our Elevated Shade uses zinc oxide to actually create a shield from the sun. So this is actually a 30 SPF, which means that you're going to want to reapply this if you're in the sun about, halfway through the day. However, just like I was telling Jessica before, if you do have acneic skin, zinc, unfortunately, a lot of SPF ingredients, they do protect from the sun, but they do or can be comedogenic for certain skin types. So just make sure you're, keeping a face wipe in your bag, wipe over and reapply. It's just kind of the short end of the stick when it comes to having acneic skin, is having to, take extra precaution to ensure that you're not, continuously breaking out. It's also reef safe, so feel free to go into the ocean. You're not going to be damaging the reef at all. And that is our broad spectrum UVA and UVB protection our elevated shade. And I love it. And I do have acneic skin, so don't let, those comments and my comments defer you from trying it out. Obviously, finding a great SPF when you have acne or acneic skin or acne prone skin at all is a challenge. But if you make sure to continuously cleanse your skin throughout the day and reapply, you should be good to go. All right. So the next one that we're going to go over, sorry, I'm just looking to see if we have any questions. Any plans for a tinted SPF for the face? That would be awesome. Nothing that anyone has told me about yet, unfortunately. All right, so now we're going to go into our night care routine. And obviously we have our cleansers, we have the exfoliants. You can use those at night if you want. But then we are going to go into our night serums. So I don't really use the serums during the day. I like to keep things fresh and light, especially because I usually wear makeup. But if you don't wear makeup and you want to layer on products, you can use these during the day. But I usually, I reserve them for night. And in this routine, we're keeping them in the night. So we have 3 serums, and these are actually the deal of the day. So I'm typically would make you watch the entire thing until I give you this code. But today I'm going to give you the code while I talk about the serum, so you know that this is what you get. So I'll go ahead and do that. Our code today is Concern1. Concern1. And that is going to get you a free serum that we're talking about now, either our Wind Down serum, our Pretty Ant, or our Eternal Light, with a purchase of $120 on our website, farmhousefreshgoods.com. So all you do to get this code is go onto our website. Don't go yet. Hang out with us. Keep hanging out with us because I've got another code at the end that you're going to want to. And this is going to, basically what you do is you put $120 worth of Farmhouse Fresh products in your cart. Then you go add one of these into your cart at the very end, and then go into the promo code box, type in Concern1, and then this product will go as free. But you have to do $120 worth of product before you add the serum. So this product doesn't add into the $120, if that makes sense. But these are $56 worth of worth of serums. So this is a really, really good deal, and we haven't done anything like this yet. So you are going to want to go get these. But another code, if you don't want to spend $120 at the end, I'm going to give it to you. So keep with me. Let's talk about these serums now that you could potentially get one of for free. So the first one is going to be Wind Down. Wind Down is honestly a classic Farmhouse Fresh product, been around the farm for a while. It is loaded with resveratrol, which comes from red grapes, actually from a vineyard not too far from where I grew up, actually, in Texas. And that resveratrol is loaded with antioxidants. It's red wine, right? So it's that, loaded, fruitful grape that's just loaded with antioxidants that's going to help protect the skin, brighten the skin. Antioxidants are awesome because they not only protect the skin for future damage, but they treat the skin from previous damage as well. So they're just amazing for building up the strength of the skin. Then we have a bioactive fruit compound in here, which minimizes pores by 61%. And gives you hydration for about 24 hours. So that is a temporary minimization of the pores, but it is probably my favorite part of using Wind Down. Is having that, minimized pore look, that hydrating, that hydration, that 24-hour locked-in hydration, and the antioxidants. You really just can't go wrong. So this is great for anti-aging, someone who wants to minimize pores, someone who wants a kind of glow to the skin. Wind Down is going to be your girl. And you can get her free today with a $120 purchase. So next one, Eternal Light. And you might notice that these packages are a little bit different than our last ones. We did recently change them up, and now they're super cute. I love the look. So our Eternal Light is are brightening. So this is going to be great for someone with dark spots, regardless if the dark spots came from melasma, if they came from sun damage, if they came from pregnancy mask, if they came from acne scarring, literally whatever your melasma came from, this our Eternal Light is going to help brighten them up. And how it does that is we have oat beta gluten. And oat beta gluten actually helps just really restore the skin and build up the strength of the skin, which ultimately reduces redness. So this is going to not only brighten your complexion, but even your complexion by getting rid of that redness. Then we're going to have a select blend of peptides, which are known for brightening the skin. So this is our Ultra Brightening Serum. You can combine the two if you want Wind Down and Eternal Light. Go for it. Or you can check out our Pretty Amped. So Pretty Amped is one that I personally am obsessed with. This I love to actually use with my rollers. If you guys know or have seen any of my lives before, you know that I love to use gua sha and facial rollers and all sorts of fun tools. And so this one I love to do that with. And this is going to be for acne, someone with sensitive skin, or just everyone else. And why that is for everyone is because we have amazing vitamin-rich ingredients. We actually have green gram, which we cold ferment. And what that does is it's a legume that is loaded with vitamins. I think it's like vitamins A, B1, B2, just off the top of my head. So you're going to get a vitamin surge into the skin. And anytime you give your skin vitamins, it's like drinking or taking your daily vitamins. I was trying to think of a good word for that, but I guess it is just daily vitamins. When your skin looks good, you look healthy, eating your fruits, now you're putting them on your skin. It's just a really, really beautiful restorative serum that is going to really help restore the calm and just restore the balance to the skin. We also have our full spectrum high bio hemp in here, which is rich in essential fatty acids that helps just balance the skin, calm, reduce redness. That will help with any type of acne or breakouts that you might have. It just kind of replenishes the skin. I call high bio hemp the missing puzzle piece to skin, because ultimately what it has is this essential fatty acid that our skin, and essential fatty acid is a fatty acid that our skin cannot produce, but it needs. So you're ultimately putting in this missing puzzle piece into skin and building up the strength of it from within, so that the more you use it, the better your skin looks. And that's all. That may not be a promise from Farmhouse Fresh, but that is a promise from Portia. Because I've used it and I've seen it really, really change my skin. So acne, sensitive skin, or just anyone that's looking for a glow up, Pretty Amped is your girl. And today you can get it for free with a $120 purchase by using the code CONCERN1. So one more time, this is the deal of a lifetime with Farmhouse Fresh, because we have never done a deal like this before, where you will get, these high price serums. They're all $56. For free with $120 worth purchase. I think I said that right. The Pretty Amped, Eternal Light, or Wind Down. And you can keep doing that. You can do one $120 purchase, and you can do another $120 purchase, and keep getting more and more serums. That is literally the best deal we've had. Again, if you don't want to hit $120, I have another code at the end, so stick with me. Okay, after you're done with your night serum, we're going to go into our night creams. And for night creams, I just chose two. Again, we have a ton of facial moisturizers. We have a ton of night moisturizers, but I really wanted to keep this simple with my personal favorite. So I chose two. I chose one for dry and one for oily, acneic. One for dry sensitive, one for oily, acneic, everything else. So the first one, or the first night cream I'm going to talk about, is our 3 Milk Ageless Face Cream for the evening. And this one is so delicious and creamy and super, super moisturizing. This one has peptides to help restore youthfulness. We have retinol in here, which is encapsulated for slowing down and preventing the formation and the exaggeration of fine lines and wrinkles. Then we also have our Watercress Hydration Cascade, and this one is going to be for dry skin, for oily skin. It is, of course, Watercress Hydration Cascade, so don't get confused and think, oh, this is just for, this can't be for dry skin because it's a hydrating moisturizer. No, oily skin still needs moisture. You just don't want anything super weighted. Trust me, I know, I have oily skin. And whereas 3 Milk is really beautiful and rich and hydrating, it might just be too heavy and too oily for someone who has oily skin. So Watercress Hydration is going to give you that hydration without being too heavy, without weighing you down. Then your skin is going to be balanced, it's going to be hydrated, and then you'll find that skin won't be freaking out and overproducing oil as much. So you might even see your oiliness subside and turn into normal oil production. So with this Watercress Hydration Cascade, it is this jelly. We have our watercress in here, obviously. We even have retinol. So we are still treating fine lines and wrinkles. We are still helping to hydrate the skin, but we are going to, still be suitable for oily skin. So those are my 2 picks for nighttime. It looks like we got another question. Sandy wants to know, can I use Pretty Amped in the AM? I'm currently using Wind Down Watercress in the PM. Absolutely. I actually use Pretty Amped sometimes in the morning too. I feel like I'm alone in this, but I don't know. I really love to use a little bit of oil in the morning to just help make my skin look really refreshed and glistening. So what I do is I'll put Pretty Amped around my eyes, and then I'll use my roller around my eyes. And I notice that the days that I remember to do that, I look far better. I'm just like pleased when I catch myself in the mirror or walking by a store and my reflection in the window. I always like it the days that I actually chose to do that. So I definitely recommend using the Pretty Amped there. Or in the AM for sure. You can do that. Sorry, let me look. April wants to know she has normalish skin and use watercress at night. It's great. Yes. So see, watercress is still great for dry skin. It's still great for oily skin. It's still great for normal skin. It's really, really hydrating. The reason why I highlight it for oily skin is because it's our one really moisturizing product that is also going to be suitable for oily skin. And I think that's been the biggest challenge for me as someone that has oily skin, is finding a way to hydrate it without clogging pores and without making myself feel super oily. So because it's that jelly basis, it's still really, really great for oily skin. Okay, Danielle says, what serum do you recommend for dry skin all over except for my T-zone? Any of these actually. But I'd probably go with Wind Down or Eternal Light, depending on if, you're looking to, if you have oily in your T-zone, then the Wind Down would probably be even better, because we do have those amazing, the bioactive fruit compound I was talking about that ultimately minimize pores in our clinical study by 61%. So this would be great for your T-zone too. And it would also, be suitable for dry skin. So the thing is that with our serums, we're not really looking at, are you oily? Are you dry? We're looking at what your targeted concern is. So from there, you just want to focus on your actual targeted concern. Are you looking for something with antioxidants? Are you looking for brightening? Are you looking for anti-aging? Are you looking for acne, for sensitivities? That's where I look at my serum products. Okay, and Aunt Marie says, is there a body lotion or cream for sensitive skin? I am new to Farmhouse Fresh. Oh, definitely. There are 100 creams and lotions for sensitive skin. Basically, every lotion in our collection is going to be suitable. So you can go on there and find your favorite scent. Specifically for sensitive skin, I love to use like our Fluffy Bunny because it has lavender in there. It's a nice rich shea butter, so it's loaded with vitamins. It's going to protect your skin, but also hydrate it. So maybe check out our our organic line. The sweet milk lotion is great for sensitive as well, especially if you're more sensitive to any fragrance or things like that. Then that entire line is certified organic. So go check out the sweet milk lotion. All right. So another product, or now our final products that we're going to go over is masks. And masks are like the serum. So masks, it doesn't matter if you're, oily or dry. It's on your skin for a short period of time. So we're really going to focus on what your concerns are with your skin when we're dealing with the masks. So first, I'm going to introduce to you guys our Matcha Purity. Yes, right. That's the right name. I was like, is it Matcha Purity or Matcha and Peat? So the Matcha Purity is brand new to the farm. We actually just launched this yesterday. And if you have been a fan of our Peat Perfection, then you are going to love this version. So we have taken everything that you already love from peat. So the peat moss, which is that vegetated clay to help purify and balance oils. And it's that amazing clay that is, vegetated and cold, or not cold, what am I trying to say? That is oil balancing. It doesn't just strip oils. It doesn't, pull oils, but instead it absorbs bacteria while balancing oils. So it is that magic clay that we always love from peat, but we added in matcha, real green tea, matcha green tea from Japan. And this is going to help brighten skin's complexion. It is a powerful, powerful antioxidant. The reason why is matcha is basically has all of the benefits of an entire plant, a green tea plant, in one tiny leaf. It's the baby leaf that is, about to sprout into a big green tea plant. So it's pulverized into a powder and added into our new Matcha Purity, which was formerly known as Peat Perfection. So it's still balancing. It's even more balancing. It's even more calming and hydrating. So Matcha Purity is going to be really, really great for sensitive skin. If your skin's freaking out for some reason, maybe you had too much fun over the weekend, maybe you haven't slept great, maybe you've been traveling, maybe you just had the same year that all of us had in 2020 and your skin's still freaking out because of it. Maybe you have a lifestyle change, maybe you had a hormonal change. This Matcha Purity is going to be great for everyone who wants to balance their skin and restore the calm. So you get that instant cooling, calming relief that you did with Peat Perfection. You get the balanced oils. You still get that moist, rich, hydrating after feel. But we just added matcha. So it's even better than before. I don't know that it could be better. I was already the biggest Peat Perfection fan, but hey, I love matcha too. So that is our Matcha Purity. And then, it looks like they gave us the code for $10 off. So I'll go ahead and announce that too. So in case you didn't want to spend $120 to get the free serums, either the Eternal Light, the Pretty Amped, or the Wind Down, in case you didn't want to spend the $120 to get those, then you can just use the code Portia10 to get $10 off your purchase. There is no minimum for that. So you can use that for a $15 purchase, a $20 purchase, $30, even the $120 purchase. If you don't already have the serums or don't want those, then get $10 off. Whatever you want to do, that is your two options. You have Portia 10 for $10 off, no minimum, or the Concern 1, which will get you one of these 3 serums with a $120 purchase. So I know this is a long show today, but we just have a couple more, so stick with me. A couple products to go over. And these are going to be our masks. We have our Guac Star. This one's going to be for irritated, really dry skin, someone that wants to hydrate and replenish moisture with avocado, green tea extract, and it's just loaded with hydration. I'm just going to talk about these super quick. Splendid Dirt is going to be for clogged pores, large pores, or hormonal acne. And in that one, we're using amazing nutrient-rich mud. We have pumpkin puree in there, so it will make your skin a little flush, but then that will go away after, definitely no longer, it won't stay longer than an hour. All right, I haven't seen that. Then we have our Mighty Brighty, which is going to be our brightening mask. And this is going to be for someone who wants to ultimately help with, maybe hyperpigmentation, maybe redness, maybe just an uneven skin tone. The Mighty Brighty has vitamin C in here, which obviously helps with melasma, hyperpigmentation, things like that. But then we also have chamomile, which is going to calm redness. So this is just a complexion enhancer. We say Mighty Brighty, we just mean evening, brightening the overall complexion of the face. And then last but definitely not least, we have Mighty Tidy. So this is going to be our anti-aging mask we're going to feature. This is going to be for fine lines, wrinkles, or someone who just wants a tighter, more, youthful appearance. And with this one, we actually use a little bit of banana peel, which is going to be an powerful antioxidant, brightening. We have echinacea extract, which is going to help treat fine lines and wrinkles. And yeah, the turmeric in here is going to brighten. So this is going to be a great one for anyone who's looking to restore or keep their ageless looking skin. All right. So I know we went through a lot, and I definitely answered questions as we went through, but if you guys do have any other questions for me, go ahead and write them in, and I'll answer those. And I know I've given you these codes 1,000 times today because I started in the middle because I knew this was going to be a long show, and some of you had to go. But we have those 2 codes. Don't forget to use them, either Portia10 for $10 off your next purchase on Farmhouse Fresh Goods, no minimum, or Concern 1, which is going to get you a free serum, either Wind Down, Eternal Light, or Pretty Ant, which is a $56 purchase, which is typically $56, but you will get that free with a $120 purchase, plus free shipping on there. And we've never done a free serum before with purchase or gift with purchase. So now, as promised, I printed these out so you can screenshot. If you have dry skin, it doesn't matter the concern. So if you have dry skin and acne, dry skin and hyperpigmentation, if you have dry skin and fine lines or aging, then this one is going to be for you. So let's see, you can just screenshot this here. And if you have oily skin, and please let me know if you want me to put that back up. If you have oily skin, this is going to be your routine here. Am I making this clear? Like that maybe? There we go. But as always, if you watch this entire thing and you're still like, what do I use on my skin? We just put in the comments our skin experts email. It is skinexperts@farmhousefreshgoods.com. You can actually have a full, make a full routine with our skin expert, and we will show you just exactly what to use, what not to use for your specific skin. So these are a great starting place, but if you want more help, go ask them. Don't forget to use Concern 1. And oh, please show the first page again. I think that was the dry. Here you go. All right, I hope that was on long enough. If not, let me know. I can still put it up. Is it good? We did get a question. Is it good to alternate night creams? Absolutely. We have so much more on our website for dry, for oily skin, etc. And the best way to make sure your skin doesn't get too used to what you're doing and is switching things up and having one night cream one night and a different another night. That will really keep your skin on its heels almost, looking its best is, constantly refreshing your routine and bringing in new products or setting one aside for a week and using a different one or alternating each night. So absolutely, if you have other moisturizers and other products that you want to do and you feel like maybe your skin's just looking a little bit more dull than it typically is, it's not that you have to throw out those products. Just switch it up for a day or two and then go back to it, and you'll just see how much your skin really, really does still love those products. It just got a little bored for a minute. So we got to keep things interesting for our skin, and it'll keep things interesting for us, or hopefully not interesting. Hopefully just, calm is what I would like for my skin. All right, so I hope this was super helpful. Always remember that every purchase that you make on our website and from any of our, spas or anyone that carries Farmhouse Fresh is actually helping rescue forgotten and abused animals. So we definitely thank you and appreciate you for every purchase that you make. And we hope that you have a wonderful day. I will be live on Instagram at 4 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time today. So I look forward to seeing you all shortly. All right, have a great day. See you guys later, and thanks for joining us on Fun.
Everyone needs to feel rescued sometimes. I know that was why I found sanctuary in creating Farmhouse Fresh. We have always loved growing fresh botanicals, crafting skincare for spas, and now for you. We like to think our product names, scents, and textures have a little bit of magic in them. Now we get to provide rescue for two. Our customers get a beautiful, fresh botanical glow, while furry ones get a new home right here on our farm. We hope Farmhouse Fresh can help take care of you while you take care of everything.